tell we're at the Guinness Storehouse, ready to go in. I don't know, look, I'm really excited. This is what Dublin's all about. This is why we've come to Dublin, because I love my Guinness. I'm just so excited. It's what I'll do. I'll give my thoughts. I'll do reviews because we'll try some Guinness, the proper black stuff. Because I'm so excited. It's brilliant, isn't it? It's massive. But I will see you guys inside. So with the scan ticket, it's quite an easy access because we just got straight through because I just got the ticket out, scanned it. Easy enough access. So we've just got a little bit of queue inside now. We'll see how long this takes. So the information took 5 minutes at waiting. So now we're on the first floor.
Building today, you will all get to witness Arthur's vision for yourselves. But first, a little bit of history. We have been brewing here at St. James' largest pint-shaped glass. And if you...
Well, here we go. Our Guinness journey begins here. One thing I should tell you is a self-guided tour, so you can go at your own leisure, your own pace. But I can't wait to try the Guinness because they're going to let you pour your own pint, which I'll be trying, and then try the Guinness with a picture of my face on top of the phone. So that'll be another exciting experience. So what I'm showing you there, that is barley that is used to brew with the Guinness, like with any beer. It's going to say with a lager, but that is what they grow here in Dublin. It's quite interesting that they get the water from the mountains at the back, so from Wyckoff Mountains. So that's where 50% of the Guinness is also the water resources they get from. That's very interesting to know. The next bit, what we're showing you now, is the hops. So with the hops, that's what allows the Guinness to travel overseas. As it's noticing, it was wrote down in the diary by the brew dating back to 1801. So that's the hops, and that's very interesting to know. But the yeast, it's the same yeast they've been using since 1903. Been using the same recipe for nearly 125 years. That's absolutely incredible. So there we go, your 4 ingredients for Guinness, so barley, water, hops and yeast. But now to start the brewing stage and how they create the magic of Guinness. So what we're going to show you now is the roasting.
at St James's Gate, we've been working with Irish barley farmers and maltsters for generations. Over the years, we perfected the art of roasting.
So there we go. So with the roasting, it's what gives the Guinness that iconic black colour.
We roast at exactly 232 degrees. Any higher, the barley catches fire. Any lower, the beer won't develop its unique character. It's our roasted barley that gives Guinness its iconic colour, taste, and effect.
So with the roasting process, what they do is they roast the barley until they get that to the perfect temperature of 232 degrees Celsius as noted on the board. So that has to be so specific to get it that right. But it shows you the attention to detail to get it right. It's Guinness, that's what separates them. Everyone has their own recipe, but to get that precise is absolutely fantastic to know. Another fact with the roasting is they actually roast it here 365 days of the year, so every single day. So it's one of the rare few ones that do it actually roast it on site. That's absolutely brilliant to know that they do it right here in the Guinness Storehouse.
We roast at exactly here at St James's Gate. We've been working with Irish barley farmers and maltsters for generations.
So what you're seeing here is showing how it's prepared. So with the brewing grains from the silo, so they're going to crush and then releasing the inner starch and the flour, but it leaves the barley husk intact as possible. Then once it's been milled, it's called grist, which takes us now into the mashing stage, so making the wort. So with the grist, it's mixed with a hot water, creating a porridge-like substance we call mash. So the mash is stirred by rotating paddles.
Over the years, we perfected the art and higher, the barley catches fire.
Then with the boiling stage, which is stabilising the bitter sweet wort. So the bitter and hops are now added to the wort and the mixture is boiled. The hops is what gives the Guinness that characteristic bitterness. So if you taste your Guinness, you'll have a nice little bitter aftertaste. So that is where it comes from. It's from the hops. So the hops also have antibacterial qualities and these help preserve to keep the Guinness fresh. A little bit of a nice lesson for you there, but always learning. It's always nice to learn how the brewing process, go say how they make it, how they make the magic happen. It's all chemicals, it's beautiful. So after the mashing stage, what comes now after the roasting mashing stage is now the fermentation process. So as you can see, this is where they start now by adding the famous Guinness yeast. What a job that is to go at 10 o'clock and start tasting the Guinness for the taste tester, the official one. What a job that would be. The official taste tester every 10 o'clock every day. Just go down and have a sample. Go, is it okay? Yes. Or if it's rubbish, go no. So on the first floor, it's nice to know. You've got a cafe, so if you want to have a sit down and have a beverage, you can. Or you've got a little bit of food as well.
Ensuring its beauty and heritage will endure. Sir Benjamin Song entered Cecil Guinness, founded the Ivy Trust in 1890.
There's your cafe. Get in. Look how many options you got. West Indies Porter, Foreign Extra, Original. Now the West Indies Porter I've never ever seen in my life, and the Foreign Extra I've never seen in my life. That's why we've come to Ireland, that's why we've come to Dublin for this. Just see what types of Guinness you can get. That's incredible. So we're going up the elevator now to the next level, so this is the second level. So this is the tasting rooms that we're going to. So you got your Guinness Storehouse map, so it shows you what level we're on. We're on level 2. Next one, you got the cinema room, then the Guinness Academy, the concert bar. Then you got the Market Street and Arthur's bar, and then the Gravity bar right at the top. And I will show you all the floors. So with the Gravity bar, it is the highest bar in Dublin. I've done a little bit of research, so it is the highest bar in Dublin. And so it should be nice to be there and have a nice cool pint of a Guinness. Noisy, but it's a bit of music and a chance to sit down and enjoy a nice pint as well as you got the bar behind me. For a Guinness draft, it's €670. So here we go, the tasting rooms. This is what we've been looking forward to actually trying the Guinness and actually create our own as well. So the smell aroma is a beautiful, beautiful smell.
Right and blinding room you've all walked into. It's from each pod better. So I'm going to start first on my left with the malted barley. We steep this barley in lukewarm water in a glass of Guinness.
So Guinness is actually
today's
red,
case, a
not
glass
black.
of Guinness.
I think it's a good idea what they've done to do the samples, so you can actually taste a sample of the Guinness before you actually buy, because they're in the next room. But for me, I love my Guinness, I know what I like. So you can just smell the aroma, it's really, really strong, especially with the toffee that I can smell here.
4 pods of the aroma, one here, one over there.
Each got 4 different ones, so you got the barley over there. So that's the hops. That's the roast. That's nice. The malt.
Very good. Yes, sir. Amazing. So my name is Tom. You're all very welcome into the Belgian Chamber. And I'm going to show you guys how to properly take the sweetness and the malted barley on the
Slonders.
The kind of roasted notes of the roasted barley on the middle and side of you. I can see a few people who definitely got the bitterness of the hops in the back there, so don't worry about that. You're going to get used to it.
So if you get a good gulp, it's because you can actually taste the flavours, especially with the bitter taste. But Slonders, you learn something new, that's choosing Irish. Absolutely love it. Well, that's how you drink Guinness. 3 to 4 seconds, take a big gulp. So take a big gulp, 3 to 4 seconds, enjoy it, and then breathe through your nose. Learn something new every day, but I already knew how to drink Guinness. I know I like the aftertaste. Because if you only sip it, you just get the bitter bit aftertaste of the nitrogen. And that is not very nice. You don't want that. Welcome to the wonderful world of Gilroy. So if you ever wonder where the harp on the Guinness, it's from the national emblem of Ireland, which is where it's come from since 1846. So I've got a few posters of the past for the advertisement and marketing, and there you got a little bit of a gift shop at the back of me. So I was saying you got a few photo opportunities, so if you want your picture taken, which is free of charge, just take pictures in the booths. A nice little background. How true is that statement? The quality of the advertising, so marketing is everything. Like any big brand, the correct marketing can make or break a brand, and if you get that right and the quality of the product as well, you are on to winner. And look what Guinness is today, absolutely a behemoth. There it is, the Guinness harp. So it shows you through the years how it's changed, the emblem for Guinness. The connoisseur experience. Now you are talking my language.
Guinness connoisseur wouldn't
Yeah. So what I'm going to do now is take it into the stout experience so you can create your picture in the foam. This is what we're here for, and I could not wait to try it. Now, if you want to do this, have the selfie in the Guinness, it is €8. For me, it's a great experience. It's a must try. It's just my thing. I love doing this and I recommend it. So I will show you guys when we get it done. So there we go. Just gonna grab our picture taking the booth here. And then just collect it at the bar. So here you can see it printing onto the Guinness.
Yes.
There it is.
I'll do mine.
Brilliant. So it's cost €8 to get your page printed onto the foam of the Guinness.
Almost looks like your mugshot if you was being arrested.
Well, here we go. This is what we've come for. And the Guinness as well. How does the Guinness taste? Sláinte.
Looks like he's attempting to split the G. No problem at all.
Oh, that's a fail.
Failed attempt.
Fail. Absolute fail.
What happened?
I think I did it a second too short.
Yeah.
Second too short. So it's all over to you, Jerry, now. For you, for the ginger reviewer. Can he split the G? Oh, yeah.
Here today. Today we're gonna learn how to pour the perfect pint of Guinness, our 6 very easy steps, and at the end you can get an online certificate. Just type in your email on any screen that we have inside the bar. So okay? Well please, just at the end of the experience. Alright? Great. Very good. Now you can strain in the glass, keep pouring, and you can strain in the glass, keep pouring. Let's try to not touch the drink with the nozzle. You stop right there. Very good, well done.
Okay.
Just let it go. Don't pull it again because it's still pouring. Just push it till to get clear down. For the 6th and the last step, the presentation is pretending to be bartender. So over the golden part, facing the customer, and we wait around 30 seconds before drinking, just to give time to
So there you go. So if you want to pour your own pint of Guinness, they'll train you up. So here is my attempt. Not a bad attempt. Not a bad attempt at all. It's a very good attempt. But for me, because I like my Guinness, I always like to try and get a foam on the top of the heart. I think Joe's done a better job. May have overdone it on the first attempt and the first bit of it, but that head is absolutely nailing it. No, just look at him there, look at him.
Can you repeat that line again for me?
He did better than me.
We get a picture of our pint in front of the thing. We just leave
But it costs you €12. I recommend it because it gives you perfect practice and I like it. I think it's a very good tip from me, but I think Joe, I think he's the winner here.
Thank you.
Cheers. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen, my very own pint of Guinness, which I've actually served myself. But can I split the G? That is the question. 7 seconds, let's see if we can do it. Cheers.
Oh, the gulps aren't big enough.
Failed. I mean, if Joe makes this 2-0, I'm just walking out of the Guinness Storehouse right now.
There is Jason's attempt. It is. I don't know if the camera can pick it up. It's so close. It's millimeters below.
So he almost makes it 2-0. I nearly walk out of the Guinness Storehouse right now.
The tour nearly came to an end right there. We're talking millimeters. Millimeters. In fact, I want a tape measure. We should have packed a tape measure with us to Ireland. I want that measuring. It's so close. That's a picture. You can see it's just below that G. Nailed the first one, second one. So close. Nearly went back to back.
But now the $1 million question, is the Guinness better in Dublin than overseas?
Ooh. That's a question, that.
I've tasted a lot of Guinness over my time, and for me, I think it does. There's not a lot in it, because it can't taste much difference, that's my personal opinion. It can't taste much difference. But I think it's a little bit more of an aftertaste. Does travel well overseas, which it does with the hops. But I do prefer the Irish one, but just about. But I'm not tasting a lot different. I thought there'd be a bigger difference than what there is, but there isn't. But it's still very nice. But that is Guinness. And it's ruby red, it's not black.
You know, I had a pint last week when we went to the England of Guinness, and I found this pint in Ireland easier to drink than I have back home in England. I don't find it as heavy hitting. I don't find it sits at the bottom of my stomach as much.
True.
So it must be a little bit fresher. Obviously, it's a slightly older over in England. That maybe it's just setting it just a little bit lower into my stomach. That I'm 2 pints deep in, and I don't feel as much of an after effect as what I felt after just 1 pint in England. I don't know why. I'm not that great at science. Maybe someone can point out the reason to that, but that's probably my honest opinion. I think it tastes ever so slightly fresher, but I can't really taste too much of a difference. Very drinkable though, and you know, I've never really been much of a Guinness drinker, but maybe you're converting me into maybe you could do a pint every now and then. Yeah.
Especially the way to do it is to drink it properly like that, not do little sip.
No little sip. Not this.
So the tip is to do it 3 or 4 seconds.
It makes you
gulps.
do.
Yeah. 3 or 4 seconds.
You do it.
And you get that nice aftertaste. Because if you sip it, you get a horrible aftertaste in the nitrogen.
Yeah.
One thing I've learned from coming from over to Dublin.
And it's good.
It is, it's educational. But like you said, I think it is refreshing, not as heavy hitting in the stomach.
I've really enjoyed this. Good.
I've enjoyed it as well.
I could spend all day here.
I could.
Unfortunately, we've only got one day. We're not doing it overnight stay, so we're going to get a wriggle on. which for anyone watching who might not know what that means we're going to get on with this quickly, because we've still got to go up to the bar at the top.
Yep.
And then we'll hit some pubs, hopefully.
Yeah, temple bar and all that. So we've got a few pubs to go at, and then a bit of food as well. But this is Guinness Storehouse. Good stuff. Cheers. So welcome to the 5th floor. So if you want a bit of food, this is the place to be. So if you want a bit of food, there is the restaurant, so Market Street. So you've got a second one, 1837 to go at. So that is your list. What we're going to do now is show you the views. I'm going to go right to the top. We're here for the drink, we're here for the views. I love a nice view. So I will take you to the gravity bar, so the highest bar in Ireland. Welcome to the gravity bar. Can go, I think. So here it's looking like you either get Guinness or lager.
Yeah.
I was hoping for a soft drink or cocktail or some old mocktail.
To be fair, we didn't ask. I saw a half glass and I was like, a half glass sounds like a good idea. So you get given 2 free tickets, and then 2 free tickets are for pints.
Yeah, pints.
So 2 halves obviously means 1 pint. So they'll only use 1 ticket. There you go.
Cheers, man.
Got to wait 20 seconds, wait for it to set.
Yeah.
There we go.
Thank you
very much. Thank you.
So just go wait 20 seconds for it to settle. But over there you can see the view. Wait for it to set. I mean, if you get a nice pint of Guinness and the view, beautiful. That's cute. It is cute, that. I mean, how cute was that?
You need to wait for it to set to go the full black colour.
So do I.
And then we can try it.
Cheers.
Aaron's half. Looks like he's going to attempt to split the G. Remember, count to 7 in your head, a couple of big gulps, and I think you'll get close to that. Go on then.
3, 2, 1. Cheers.
That's below, miles below.
Oh, too big.
Too big of a gulp. We need the winning formula.
We do.
We need the winning formula. That's not it. How is it?
It's nice actually.
Nice and crisp.
It is really nice crisp. Good. Well, that is a Guinness from Guinness Storehouse itself. I mean, it's a solid 9 out of 10. I say it's not much difference in the UK. We can taste that a little bit different. It's not as heavy as hitting on my stomach. One thing I found out, but maybe it's my technique. But with Guinness, I recommend it to anyone. I've really, really enjoyed it. Solid 9 out of 10. And the taste, 9 out of 10 as well.
We're going to continue our tourist theme. And we're going to head to the very expensive, I've heard a little bit overrated, Temple Bar. But when you're in Dublin, you've got to go.
Done, yeah. So we'll be tourists for a day. So I will show you around 5 pubs and bars in Dublin. But this has been my Guinness review. I hope you guys have enjoyed my Guinness Storehouse review.
Class. And that's 5 pubs if we've got time. We're a bit pressed for time thanks to a Ryanair delay.
Yeah. We've got time 2 hours.
Oh yeah. Cut 2 hours off. Disappointing. Let's head to Temple Bar.
Last thing to do is just show you the view. So there we go, that is my Guinness Storehouse review. It's something I've wanted to do for a very long time and it's not disappointing me at all. to serve my own pint and also have a Guinness with a printed picture of myself. It's a Guinness I've waited a long time to see what the difference is between Ireland and the UK. You can taste that little bit of difference between the bitterness, and it's not disappointing at all. It's a 10 out of 10 experience. I love it. It's usually priced at €8 if you want to have a pint with €8 if you want to have a pint of Guinness with a printed face of yourself if you want a selfie, and then €12 to serve a pint as a teacher. But for me, I love everything about the science. I love the chemistry, how it's created, the fermentation, how it's processed. I love everything about it. Nothing I will criticise is, because I love my beer, I love the science behind it, I'd like to have a guided tour just to teach me how they do it, because they just go more in depth. That's the only thing that I do. Probably maybe with the Sky Bar, with the...
Yeah, it was like a museum.
It's like a museum, yeah, that's what it reminded me of. It's like a museum, very self-guided.
A brewery tour, it was a museum.
Not a brewery tour, but very self-guided. It's like a very, very, very touristy. One thing I will say for it is very touristy, but me being a tourist, 10 out of 10. It's value for money. I loved it. It's because for me, it's very much me. And if you do come to Ireland, I do recommend the Guinness Storehouse. See you guys on to the next one. What do you guys think of the Guinness Storehouse?